Morning, everybody. This is Terry from Allen Art and Design. Hope everybody's having a good day. Having a little coffee this morning. I've got some hazelnut in my grandma cup. I've got my cup warmer on, so hopefully it'll keep my coffee warm, but we'll see. I want to work in my prayer journal today. Haven't done that in quite a while. I've been gathering up a lot of different things. So let me just put this aside for right now. Okay, so I'll show you how I organize some of my things for working on this journal. These are backing papers. These actually are end papers from books that I've cut out. Look at these. These are gorgeous. I'll be using those. I put images on them and use them as backgrounds, and then sometimes I use them as the backing for a journal card. I just love the colors of them. And then I have some of the papers that I dyed last week. They think they would look good in this journal. I can use the lined paper for back of journal cards. And this is just a piece of, I think it's the back of a book, but it has some beautiful lines on it, so I thought you could use that for journaling. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these in a bag. I like to organize my things in different size bags. So I'm going to put this aside. Oops. I have a little bin here that fits these medium and small size images. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I found, it's just a stamp, but it's got Mary and Jesus on it, so I think that would be perfect for this journal. I'll use this baggie for something. I found these cards that I had, and they're all Psalms and Proverbs. It says, you are worth more than rubies, Proverbs 31:10. So you can color these in, and then some of them don't have anything on them, so I just assuming they're just cards that you can color in. It says you are, it says you are one of God's best creations. God is love, and these are all nice. The Lord bless you and keep you. Be joyful always. Be truly glad. There is wonderful joy ahead. Life is beautiful. Enjoy every minute of today. May you be filled with joy. So these are all nice little cards that I can slip into pockets, and you can color them in, which is a nice meditative thing to do. Just helps you to relax and get calm in your mind. So I guess I'll just go ahead and put those in here, and I'll put them in my basket. I'll put that off to the side. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I found some smaller images. This is So Very Blessed. I had this in my journal, my gratitude journal, but I thought it would go great in here. And then these are some smaller images of paintings of beautiful religious symbols, and put those over here. Let's see, what else do I have? I have some of these. I've got these at the Dollar Tree. These are prayer cards, and each one has a prayer on the back. This is pretty. It says today's prayer. It says, but to all who believed him and accepted him, he gave the right to become children of God. So each one has something on the back. Be still and know that I am God. So these are great to stick into pockets. So I'll just put those back in their little box. And then I have another one. This one's a more brightly colored one. Let's see if I can get them out of the box. This is same thing. It's today's prayer. And then it has a prayer on the back. It says, surely God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. So these are beautiful. I will definitely be using those. Put those, if I can get them back in the box. Put those with everything else. So those are already like pre-made cards, which is great. Here's another image I found. Where is it? This right here, yeah. I'll put that with the images. These are 2 poems that one I had written. It says, goodbye, my brother. When my younger brother had passed away, I had written a poem for his funeral. And this one I read at my other brother's funeral. I didn't write it. It actually says an unknown author. And those will go in as well. Then I have these beautiful images that I've taken out of books. This one came from a flyer from a church. I went to a church sale and they had these and I asked them if I could have it. They said, sure, take it. So I thought that was a beautiful image. So that will go with the larger images. So I have this, oops, I found another stamp. I'll put that over to the side. So I found this, I have this other basket that I can put large images in. I'll put those off to the side. So I have file boxes where I keep things that I collect for different journals. And I'm just going to write on this so I know what this one is. This is for a prayer journal. And when I find things that I think would go great in a prayer journal, I put them in a folder. So I went ahead and I looked in my file box and I found this file that had all these beautiful images that I had cut out. So I'm going to separate these out into sizes so it's easier for me to find things when I'm looking for them. So these are smaller images. And I'll take these 2 stamps and put those with them. These are just religious stamps, but I thought those would be nice to put in there. And these are smaller images. Now, I grew up Catholic, and I changed to Protestant when I became an adult. But I think that's why I love religious iconography. I just love these images. I used to stare at the stained glass windows at church all the time. So these are beautiful. I can use these. And then I have some bigger ones. So I'm going to put these with the smaller images in a bag. And then I'll put these off to the side in case, I have some more here. Here's some smaller ones. Don't really know if this goes with my prayer journal. It's a little too modern. I like these kind of images. So those can all go together. Put those off to the side. This one I need to cut down. I'll probably even fussy cut it out. But for right now, I just want to cut it down so that I can fit it in my... I'll just throw that away and I'll put that in my bag with everything else. Put that here. And then I have these are larger. And if they're smaller, I'll just put them off to the side. These are like medium-sized ones. I have quite a few of those. That's a smaller one. There's a lot of images, which is great. I'm thrilled because I'm not only working in my prayer journal, I'm going to be making a prayer journal for my best friend. And so I have plenty of images to use when I make hers. I'm going to make that this month. Hopefully I can make it before her and I see each other again. My husband and I moved out to Kingston. We're about 50 minutes from where we used to live. So her and I don't get together as often as we used to. But we are planning on getting together this month, so. Oh, I got some more smaller ones. This is a medium one. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Just trying to get organized before I start working. So here's a smaller one. This is medium. These are all medium size. Look at their beautiful images. I love them. There's a smaller one. These are medium. Just beautiful images. A lot of these images came from History of Art book. Not really sure where this one came from. This one's a little bit more abstract, but it's beautiful. And this, I was thinking of using this for the cover of my friend's prayer journal. And then I have some bigger images. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna probably use these as pages in her journal. Okay, so those large ones can stay on the bottom. These medium ones can go in here. If I can get them to fit. This one I don't think is gonna fit, so we'll leave that out. All the other ones will. So there's medium. These are smaller. Those will go in there. These are larger, so those can go under there. And then I've got my poems. Those I'm just going to slip into the book somewhere. Maybe I'll fold it that way. Actually, I'm going to leave those where I can get at them. These prayer cards are too bright for the journal that I'm working in. So I'm going to put those aside. I think these ones will be fine. So they can go ahead and go in this basket. And then let me keep that. This is the cover of a box, but it serves as a little tray. And then this, I've shown this before, but these are the things. Oops, this is stuck on there. These are just little angels, and I use them for page toppers. And these are stickers. They have crosses on them. I think they're beautiful. This is Glorify Him. I need to put my glasses on so I can read. These are small stickers from a planner, and these I want to put with my gratitude journal because I looked back. Sometimes I watch back my videos so I can see where I left off on something. And I just recently watched this one back. I don't want those. I don't think I'll use them. I don't think I will. Let's see. These, the ones on the bottom, I will use, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off because that's something I'll use. This I will not use. Let's see what we have here. These I will use in the middle here because they're crosses and little gold hearts. Those I would use. These I will not use. I'll put them in with my planner stickers though. These are praying hands and crosses. I'll keep those. Same thing here. Won't use that. And then those can all go with my planner stickers. Okay, so I have those to use. And then these are magnets that you use to, for your pages to keep, so you can keep track of where you are. These are little paper clips, and I used a few of these, and I'll probably use those up. And these are, I guess I have 2 packs of these prayer cards, but like I said, they're definitely too bright for this journal. I'll put them aside. Oh, I found this beautiful image. Mary and Jesus. Really don't know where I got that from, but that's beautiful. I will definitely add that in. And then I guess I got some more of these cross stickers because I really like them. And these are flat back gems. And I have some washi tape. Ooh, and I found this rosary. So I will use this rosary as a dangle for my friend's journal. I'll just keep that in there. But those are some of the things that I use when I'm working in my journal. I'll put those off to the side. And these make nice toppers on the pages. Okay, so I have all that to use. All right, so I'll put this stuff right next to me so that I can get it when I need it. Let me go ahead and get my prayer journal. I'll give you a look at it. Oh, I got kitty hair on everything. My cat. He's in the window right now. He knows when I'm coming in here to work. He follows me in. He either walks on the desk and jumps up. I have a box on the end of my desk that he can fit on, and he can sit and look out the window. So this was made out of a placemat, and I just love the muted colors. And this is a dangle that has these are rosaries and medals. So one of these was my mother's, one was my father's, and one was my grandmother's. So I just added them on and made a little dangle. I just think it's pretty. And I added this beautiful cross with a gem, and then these are little copper flowers from Dollar Tree. This is just paper that I glued onto a lace heart, and I had inked around it. This is a piece of, let's see, that's burlap that had lace on it already. This is a piece of corrugated cardboard that I had edged with some ink, and I just love the combination of it. And then the ribbon is from my daughter's wedding gown that I had made her. She had a celestial wedding, and we used this beautiful gold ribbon, and I just thought it just went so nicely with this journal. So we're going to go ahead. Oh, it looks like I put a few things inside. I might have to use, excuse me, a paperweight to hold this down. Okay. Oh, I have this little thing. It says blessed. This says thankful and blessed. It says believe. May you heal and help others. To maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Very nice. So I'm keeping all of those. See this? Let light shine. It's just a little bookmark. And this was something I had found in my grandmother's things. Put a little cross on there. So I'm just going to see where I would like to start decorating and adding things into the book. Let's see. I do need to make a journal card for right there. So what I'm going to do is put these things to the side so I can get at them. Let me see if I have one of these journal cards would just fit right in there. If not, I'll have to make one. Yeah, see, that's going to be too big. But, let's see. Be still and know that I am God. I might just cut it. It's okay. That way I have that in there. Until I come up with something else that I like, I'll just put this in there. And that can just slide right in there. Hopefully it'll fit. Nope, it's still a little too big. So let's cut a little bit more off. And I won't keep those. Let's see. Yep, so that, let's see, is that going to fit in there? Boy, that is a tight pocket. Take off a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Is that going to fit? What is happening inside there? Let me get my trusty fingernail file. It's an old metal file that's worn out, but it works great. Look, it's just, there's a little extra glue right there. That's all. And sometimes you just need to pop that in there and open it up a little bit. And there we go. That fits. I'll just leave that sticking out a little bit. Let's see. I had to put a heater on. It's in the hallway, blowing in here. Because I have so many things against the wall underneath my sewing desk that I'm blocking the heat. So it's a little chilly. It's very cold in New England today. I think we're only going to get up to about 28 degrees. So this is a picture of my mom when she was young. I need to put, you know, I have all these pictures stored away. And I just need to start putting them in books and passing them on to other people and displaying them somehow. Because, you know, they're starting to get faded and I don't want to forget my mom. So I need to find a good spot for this picture of my mom. But for now, it's going to stay right there. Okay, so here's a nice little tuck spot. And there's a nice page there. So let me take a look at some of these smaller images. See if there's something that I can just add an image onto the page. Like, that'd be beautiful. Put that aside. I'm just going to start working and, you know, let things come to me as I'm working. That happens to me quite a bit, actually. I just start working and you get inspired as you start to work. You know, sometimes you have to work your way up to creativity. Sometimes it just doesn't come automatically. You have to kind of warm up to it and just start working and see what happens. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna grab, these are just leftover pieces from a calendar, and I just want to use them up. So I'm going to use them as little glue pages. Let's move this out of the way. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee and see if it's still warm. It is. That little warmer, it actually works. All right, so I just need some glue. I think it's paper to paper. It should be fine. I don't think I need anything more than that. That's a beautiful image. And it takes up that space. Okay. That's why I like having all different size images. Let's see. I like the wording. So let's leave that like that. Beautiful. Well, let's just keep going, see where we can put things. This spot, I definitely wanted to find an image for that. I'm looking for a, well, I would like something a little bit bigger than that, I think. I'll leave these little tiny ones right in front of me so that I won't forget that I have them. This is too big. But let's see what else we have. We have square. Ooh. I might use that one. Not sure yet. Ooh, that would look good right there. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is just take, this is vintage photo. I'm just going to go around the edges and whoop, Careful with that, because this is permanent ink. If you get it on your clothes, it's not coming out. So this just kind of ages the paper a little bit. I mean, it's not perfectly cut, but that's fine. I'll go around the bottom. Looks like it was already aged a little bit, but I think I'll just add a little bit more. I like the look of that. There we go. Okay. That looks good. And again, this is just, oh, what did I do with my, it's already sticky already. I'm gonna flip it over. It's just part of a calendar. And then I'm just gonna glue it down. So I hope everyone is having a good day. Today I don't really have much planned, so I figured why not, perfect day to do a little bit of videoing. I have a few things I have to do this afternoon, but for now, I'm just gonna work in my craft room. I think if I line the bottom up straight, then the rest of it will be fine. And that's paper to paper, so just give it a minute. Yeah, I love that. And this is a little booklet that slides in here. Yeah, that looks good. Let's see, what else do I have? Okay. So this is a picture of my brother Joe, who passed away a few years ago. I took this picture of him in my backyard. He was a veteran, and I love this picture of him. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to cut this down. I'm just gonna glue it in. It's been sitting here for a while. I might as well put it in. Oh, let's see. Can I see where I... Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to trim a little bit more on the bottom and on the side. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I think I'll take just a little bit more off. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to use art glitter glue for this. It's a photo and it's going onto cardstock. Hopefully this is going to work. Oh, let's see. I have some pins right here. Pins, I have no shortage of pins. Okay. Unfortunately, a lot of the pins that I bought, I was hoping they were stainless steel. Because if you put anything but stainless steel in your art glitter glue, it turns it brown and it starts to rust. Let's see where I can put that. Okay, let's see if this will work now. Oh yeah. Go around the edges. Get the corners. I try to come in a little bit from the corner, so because if you put it right on the corner and then you press on it, all the glue is going to squeeze right out. So let's see. That looks good. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and glue down this. I think that's plenty. Just hold that for a minute. Now Joe's picture's in there. I can see him when I go through my book. This is where I want to put the poem. I'm going to type this poem out smaller. I'd like to, I might even make it into like a journal card, but for now, this is just a reminder that I have it and I need to actually do that. But for now, I just want to get it in here. I think I'll cut this too. It's a little too much white space. Okay. It says, in my heart, I thought of you today, but that is nothing new. I thought about you yesterday and days before that too. I think of you in silence. I often speak your name. Now all I have are memories and your picture in a frame. Your memory is my keepsake from which I will never part. God has you in his keeping. I have you in my heart. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll take one of these paper clips. I'm just going to paper clip it in because I want to type it out smaller and I want it to be vertical, and then I'll glue it in. But for now, I can just take a paper clip. I don't know how you get these paper clips off here. I might have to cut it off. There, okay. I got one more of these. I'll put it off to the side in case I need it. So I'll just put this in there for now. And it goes with my brother Joe's picture. Love that. Okay, what do we got going here? This is a nice place to put something. I tend to see that these pictures are more vertical. And that color looks good with that. I'll put these off to the side so I can work. All right, let's see. This, but I don't think black and white goes with that color very good. So this one, at least it has some color in it. That looks nice. I'm definitely going to be filling this whole book with these iconic religious pictures. Now I'm looking for that. What did I do with my glue page? I've lost it already, so let's get another one. Okay, it was getting a little gluey anyway, so maybe I threw it out. So I just want to use these up. Those were left over from when I did my nautical journal. I'll pick that nautical journal up again in the summer, and I'll print out a bunch of pictures from when my brother Steve came from Arizona last summer. We went to Lighthouse, and we went down to the Cape, and I'll put pictures like that in there, and I'll work on it once the season comes back around. So I'm just going to add this. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see. I hope there's enough glue. It just should be. I put plenty of glue on there. Okay, so let's keep going. This definitely needs an image. I wish this image was smaller. I guess I could cut it down a bit. The beautiful colors. Just square it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. Let's take a look at it. Looks pretty good. I think that looks really nice there. So I will go ahead. Hi, Louie. My boy Louie is sitting there staring at me. This is a picture of my boy Louie. He's so handsome. I love him. He's keeping me company today. Thank you, Lou. He likes to hear me talk. With the winter, oh, he's been so snuggly because it's cold. And he's just been laying on the bed or snuggling with us. Oh, I want to make sure I put it on the right page. Okay, so that's going to go here. I can move it up just a little. That looks good. Love it. I have so many images, so now I can really decorate this book. Now that's coming up. I don't like that. I'm wondering if I should put a little bit of, just a little bit of art glitter glue around the edges, just to keep it down, because this is a thicker book page. There. There we go. That should stay. That art glitter glue, when it dries, it's not going anywhere. Okay, here's my burnisher. There we go. Okay. It's coming up a little bit right there, so I'm going to add a teeny bit right there. There we go. Okay, let's see what else we have. This would be a nice spot. I don't like the pink with that though. I'm already using up all my small images here. Oh, this one might be nice. It says rejoice, faith, hope, blessed. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim off this white. I don't think we need it. Okay, take that. And this, I like how you can see rejoice right there. Okay, let's get this on there. This is, like I said, it's starting to get gluey. That's what happens when you're crafting. Everything gets gluey. Let's put this up a little bit. But it's fun. I love to glue. Cutting and gluing. I had my little grandson over here. He's 3. He was here last week. And he was practicing cutting. And he was doing a great job. He likes to glue and cut like me. So we have a lot in common. And I give him lots of opportunities to craft. And he loves it. And I enjoy his company so much. That looks good. Okay, look at that, fit right in there nicely. And I have to leave some of these for like someone's photograph too. I have this picture of my grandmother that I tucked in here. It's a colorized picture of my grandmother. I love how they used to colorize the photos. I was thinking, I need to find a spot for this. Seize the day. That might be nice right there. Yep. Okay. And I can always write her name and, you know, some dates underneath. I don't have to write it on the back. Oh, let's see if this... I haven't been putting my cover on, so it's going to dry out if I don't. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I only have one memory of this grandmother. I have a lot, obviously, of my other grandmother because she lived right next door to me when I was a kid. My father had built a house for my family And then he built a house next door for his mom and dad. So my grandparents lived right next door to us. And one thing that was really cool is we used to have an intercom system between the houses. So if my grandmother needed something at the store, we lived right across the, around the corner and across the street from a little convenience store. So she would buzz us and ask one of us to come up and get some money and go get her some things. And we used to think it was a blast. It was fun. But this grandmother, she was my mother's mother. I only remember her once. I remember it was on Thanksgiving. I didn't know it was Thanksgiving. I was very little. I was only a few years old. But she came in with a big jug of apple cider. And that's the only memory I have of her. But my mother told me all about her, so I felt like I knew her. Okay. Let's see. What else do we have? This is a picture of my dad. My dad looked like Archie Bunker. That's what everyone used to say. Let's see if I can find a spot for his picture. Oh, here we go. Hope. That's a nice spot for Dad's picture. This is just a photo that was printed on paper. So hopefully it'll hold up. I don't know if it will or not, but I'm just going to go ahead and glue it right where it's going. I did go ahead and order more glue sticks. I decided I'm going to keep working with these. These are all-purpose. It says non-toxic. They have a strong hold. And I haven't had any issues with them at all, of like anything coming up or anything like that. So I'm just going to, this is rough underneath there. I'm going to do it over here. I'm just going to go ahead and stick with this glue. Get it? Stick with the glue. Just for now. I mean, if I want to change it, I can change it. But for now, it's working, so why change it? I'm gonna cover up that word, hope. And I'm just gonna put my dad's picture down. I've lost a lot of people in my life, but I don't want to forget them. So I want to commemorate them in this book. I think it's a great way to, if you're thinking about that person, you can go back and look at their picture. Maybe you could write something. I could write something here. I could put a little prayer there. This is a prayer card. It's called a Christmas Spiritual Bouquet. Uh-oh. Louie's getting up. Are you going to jump off of the desk now? All right. Come on. Hurry up. You're in my way. Go. There he goes. Okay. So these cards, they're beautiful. They were called mass cards. And if someone passed away, you would get a card from the church and you would fill out their name and you would ask them to be put on the prayer list. And when that next Sunday, and you could ask them to do it for a certain length of time. And I think you made a donation with it when you turned it in, and they would add them for however many weeks you would ask them to be put on there. That was kind of cool. I feel like I need something bigger there. So I'm thinking one of these prayer cards might go good there. Oh, I found my other glue page. It's on the bottom, way on the bottom of everything. Here goes my sticker coming up. My stickers are always coming off this. It gives me an idea of where I'm at and where I should be on my desk when I'm videotaping. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and slip. Let's see what this one says. It says, faith is being sure of what we hoped for and certain of what we do not see. Okay, so let's see. Will that fit in there? Nope, I'm going to have to trim a little off the bottom. That's all right. Go ahead and trim it up a little bit. It's fine. Turn it that way. Yeah, see? And that takes up more of the space on the belly band. think I would like to put, this was a little card that was in my father's wallet. It says, God bless you. God bless you and keep you and give you his love. God prosper your labor with help from above. Be his strength in your arms and his love in your soul, his smile your reward and his glory your goal. And on the back, it says, Saint Teresa, my name is Teresa, which means the little flower. And this says, pray for us. And there used to be a little dried flower there, and it fell off. And I said in my last time I did this video on this journal, I have some dried flowers in my flower press. So when I get to it, it's kind of in the corner behind things on a shelf. So I want to glue a dried flower there. My father carried this around in his wallet for 32 years. I thought that was amazing. Made me feel really special that he did that. That he thought that much of me. Well, obviously I was his daughter, but it just made me feel special. All right, I want to put a little image on there. What do I got? That's like the smallest thing I have. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink it up just to kind of age it a little because it's too much like looking like a photocopy. And that just makes it look a little more aged. That'll be nice. My father would be thrilled that I still have this and I saved it. He was very sentimental about certain things. He was not happy that I switched from Catholic to Protestant. But you know what? You can't tell your adult children what to believe or how to, express their beliefs. So he got used to the idea eventually. Okay, so that's the first signature that we've gone through. And I'm sure there's more I'm going to be putting in there, but for now, let's see. Okay, so let's see what we're going to put in next. Here's a nice spot. Let's see if I have anything that size. I think I've run out of all those small ones, but look at this. No, that doesn't go. Some of them you don't want to lose the image. I'm thinking this looks like it's just a painting of a rug or something. So I'm just going to go ahead. I just like the colors in it. And I'll use that again. I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. Okay. We'll use that. Get these out of the way. All right. Go ahead and glue that on. Yeah, it doesn't seem to really be directional, so that's fine. I like the image. And I like the colors. They go good with that background, so. And when I write in this journal, it's more private, so I won't be showing you what I write in my journal. I'm just going to show you how I decorate it and how I add pictures and prayers and quotes and proverbs. And oh, and this one says hallelujah. That's beautiful. Let's see what we got. Wow, that's a powerful image, isn't it? God reaching down. I'm going to trim off I keep switching scissors, but it doesn't matter. I have a bunch of scissors next to me. I just grab whichever one I grab first and use it, except for my fabric scissors. I don't use fabric scissors on paper. I do have one pair of old fabric scissors that they're too dull to cut the material now. I want to see if there's a way that I can find somebody that sharpens scissors, because I love the scissors. They were very expensive, and I'd love to be able to. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Okay, so that's going down. Is there glue on here? It's fine. Okay, so that's going down. That's beautiful. Okay, I can feel the heat from that heater. It's in the hall and it's blowing in here, but all of a sudden I'm getting hot. It's probably from drinking coffee, and I put an extra sweatshirt on. There are some days, I don't know about anybody else, but there are some days when you just can't get warm, no matter how much heat you have on. Like my feet are cold today. I had to put socks on. I put an extra sweatshirt on. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take this extra sweatshirt off because I have a long sleeve shirt on. Whew, there we go, that's better. Oh, I love that image. That's beautiful, look at that. Hope there's not a glare, but beautiful. I love the colors go good together. This says Grace. You can write something on there. You could put a quote. Let's see what I have over here. No. Kind of looking for a place to put this. I'm going to trim it up because it's very crooked. Very crooked. Let's try that again. That's better. And then straighten that out. Oh. Okay, top is still a little wonky, but it doesn't have to be perfect. It's fine. That's just me being, you know, particular. Okay, so what I'm going to do again is just going to scruff it up a little bit, make it look a little bit more aged. It looks too white to me. There we go. That looks good. Don't get crazy now. It says, may you heal and help others. Let's find a spot for that. Keep going until I find a spot. I love the sound of that paper. Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Now I feel like it needs something behind it. Let's see if I can take one of these. Yep. It needs a little bit of something there. So I'll just go ahead and trim that. There we go. And I'll save that. So this we can just go ahead and I think because this is book page and it's going on like a cardstock, I'm gonna put some art glitter glue. Come on. I still need to clean my bottles. I haven't done it yet. I will. Maybe tomorrow, because I have tomorrow off. I have a doctor's appointment in the morning, and I don't have anything else planned. I might work on cemetery baskets tomorrow. Sometimes I get them out, you know, before or around Christmas, and sometimes they don't go until the, you know, after the first of the year, and that's how it's going to be this year. I still like to visit my family, and I like to put things, some baskets and wreaths on their graves so that they're not forgotten. I said it before that I'm probably the last of the generation to actually do that. I don't think anyone, once I'm gone, I don't think anyone will do that again. So I'm going to keep doing it while I can still do it. I enjoy it. I do it every year. I've been doing it for, oh my God, 25 years probably. Let's see. Yep. That was from my dad. So that can go there. I kind of feel like it should go where my dad is, though. Where is my dad? Back here. It should go somewhere near him. Hey, this is a little pocket. I think it should go right there. Okay, it's right next to him. Good, good, good. All right, so that looks good. I don't really think this goes with this journal. I think I'm going to take that out. Ooh, I found this, which I definitely want to, I want to put it on a backing paper. Oh, that would be pretty. Look at that. This one's kind of curled up on the edges, so I might have to put that under a book or under my mat. It's beautiful, though. Look at that. I don't know where I got it, but I saw it and saved it. I do that a lot. These I'll save to put words on. But let's see how this is going to work. Let's see, is that sticky? I think that'll be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use Art Glitter Glue. Oops. And I'm going to put quite a bit on here. I have no idea what that star means on the back. But it's beautiful and I'm going to use it. Let's go to the edge. Oops. Get that off of there. Okay, so I just love the background. That's beautiful. This is definitely going to have to go like under a book or something. Let's see. It's kind of ripped around the edges, and obviously maybe this was something that somebody kept in their wallet. Not really sure. It's a little ripped right there. It looks like it's pretty old. I think it's beautiful though. I don't want any glue. If I stick this under something, I don't want any glue. I can move it while it's still a little wet. It was a little cockeyed. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to stick it under my mat and let it just sit there and dry. And then I'll find a place for it later on. That'll be pretty. Get some glue right there. Okay, let's see where we are. I'd like to put something there. Let's see, what do I get? This is pretty too. It says believe. Let's see where we can find something like that. Trying to put that. Believe. I'll find somewhere. I always do. Oh, here's another brother of mine that had passed away years ago. His name was Mark. He was in the Navy. I gotta find a spot for him. Let's see. I feel like the picture needs to be backed with something. This is very delicate paper here. Nope, that's too. Nope, not really sure. So I'm gonna go back and see if there's like a small spot that needs something. I got glue all over my fingers, so that's beautiful. Okay. That might be nice right there, and then I can either put a poem there or something. I think that might be nice right there. Okay, so this is definitely going to be, it says to Dad, love, Mark, 1971. Wow. Huh. I must have found that with my father's things when I cleaned out his house when he passed away. I cleaned out my mother's house, I cleaned out my father's apartment, and I cleaned out my best friend's apartment when she passed away. And I hope I don't have to clean out anyone else's house ever again, because it's a very difficult thing to do. All the memories. But when you're that close to somebody, you know, you want to make sure that things are done right for them. And so I was the one that volunteered to do it. Okay. And that's good. So I'll be able to put something there. Okay, let's see what else we have. Let's go back here. I would like to find something to go right here. Not sure what. Oh, that's pretty. I think that'll go there. Okay. Ooh, a lot of glue right there. Okay. Just noticed that there's a white line around the edge. We don't want that. And on the bottom, it's probably the way I cut it out of the book. Okay. Come on, making a mess. Put that down right there. That looks good. Okay. Got a lot of excess glue. That might be nice right there, actually. I'm going to trim it up a little bit neater. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Nope. Okay. Trim a little off of the side. There's not much more I can take off of there. And I think I will go ahead and add a little bit of something around the edges, just to make it look a little older. Okay. Oops, where did I say I was going to put that? Right here. I'm going to add some art glitter glue. Okay. Okay. That's good. If you use a dry rag on art glitter glue, it will pick up any glue that's coming out the sides. So I'm thinking that, where's my little, here it is. I want to look through here and see, or maybe they're right here in front of me. What did I do with them? Oh, here we go. Nope, those aren't it. I'm looking for these. Sorry, I got glue all over me here. Ugh. Gluey. That's what happens when you're crafting. Hope everybody's having a great day. That thing is keeping my coffee warm. Great. I was thinking of taking a couple of these little crosses and adding them on either side. There we go. Oh, I like that. Okay, we got a beautiful cross here. Let's look and see how much more we can do. We're not going to do all of this today, but let's see. Yeah, I have 2 of those. I don't know why. This is nice. I love this paper. I think I have it somewhere else in the book too. I just love that paper. I tea dyed that. A coffee dyed, I'm not sure which one. Great place to write. So this would be a good place for, boy, I'm making a mess today. This would be a good place for an image. Just put that right there. I think this would be a good place to, add some paper to write. I do have paper that I dyed. Oh, look at this one, has a nice edge on it. It's a little bit big, but I can cut it down. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down. Just noticed. Okay. Yeah, that button might be nice. I'm gonna cut it right here. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm way over here. Trim it so it's straight. Okay, so that will go right there, and that's just going on to, it's paper going on to cardstock, but I think it'll be fine if I just put plenty of glue, make sure I get the edge, and that'll be a nice place to write. This, I need to burnish this down for sure. And I just love the look of that. The staining on the side. And if you burnish it down, look at it, that corner is coming up. We'll go all the way across. And then burnish it down. That should be fine. There's a few bumps in this paper, but that's to be expected because it's been tea dyed. Well, not tea dyed. I actually dyed it with last week. Okay, there. I like how it looks old. It says, "May you heal and help others." Yeah, this kind of reminds me like Mother Teresa. I think that would be kind of nice there. I can always put something small on the bottom. Let's see. Oh, I need to put something on here, like a border. If I have a border. I have a border book. It has 450 decorative borders, and it's got every kind of border you could ever imagine. Don't know if it has religious borders, though. It has, oh my goodness, every kind of border you could think of. Let's see if I go back a little bit further. Lots of pretty borders in here. I need something that's a little bit more muted. These are very bright. Don't want bright. Let's see. Oh, they have holidays, florals, a lot of beautiful. This one right here. I'm gonna tear that out. I'm gonna go ahead and that's pretty. Then I'll use this straight edge to help me, to guide me. And that's crooked. Not too bad. Now let's see. I'll throw the trash away. Put that back in the book because I refer to this book quite a bit, actually. I love borders. I put them in almost all of my journals, so I will get a lot of use out of that. All right, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop it right there, and then I'll chop a little off the top. Oh yeah, that looks good. So I think what I'll do is I'll go around the edges. Make it look a little bit old, you know. Love it. A little bit more. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so this is from a book page, and it's going on to heavy watercolor paper. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe off the top of my glue. I'll go ahead and put art glitter glue on there. Make sure it sticks on there good. Okay. I think we're going to end the video here. I still have plenty of spaces to decorate and write in and add things to. We can just flip through the back here. What is this? That is an obituary from my friend, and I need to find a spot to put a picture of my friend. I think I'm going to put this here because, oh, this is a tuck spot. I'm going to put a picture of her here because I got this from her house when I cleaned her house out. And so what do I have here? Oh, I have some more clips, which is good. Okay, so I think we're going to end it there. I have a lot more to do in this book, but that was great because I haven't worked in it in quite a long time. Now it's going to give me some inspiration to go through some photos. I'd like to find a picture of my other grandmother my dad's mom. I only have like 1 or 2 pictures of her, just like with my other grandmother. I only have that one picture of her. So that makes it even more meaningful because that's all I have. But if I can find a nice spot where I can honor her, I'd like to be able to do that. So I'd like to thank you for coming to my channel. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear what you think of my journals and my projects. So I will see you in the next video. Happy crafting, excuse me.